Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Farm. Thinking right out here in my lab. It's a little nippy, but I'm good. I'm doing what I gotta do for you. I got a nice little lesson today. I know it ain't gonna get many views, but you know how I feel about that. This is a feel-good story. Your boy is happy. Your boy is joyous. Your boy got tears of joy. Why? My grandson. Congratulate my grandson. Let's rock. Rightism. 25 rule to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in my stories for life. I give you life lessons. You tune in to receive them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking is way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get there together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You will when I'm through. That's what I do. It's rhetorical, but if you know how to answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous. Avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I couldn't waken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers, know thyself, and to my God be true. Right thinker, this is a congratulations to my grandson, aka Buckets, for his scoring 1,000 points in his high school career, and this is his third year. So we on point to maybe get that record they got. I check that out. So I'm putting it on the back burner. I let my grandson know about that. But right now, let's talk about this dude. I think, well, I know I won't get many views for my feel good lessons in life. Don't care. Why? I'm gonna tell it. If it's happening, it's life. I give you life lessons. This is part of my life. Some of the better parts of my life. Y'all like the bad part, so don't give too much for the good part. But I'll share the good just as well as the bad. So let's go. My grandson, okay, who have now earned his nickname from Pop Pop. His father's fathead. He's now Buckets. All right, Pop Pop doing his thing, getting buckets. I watched this kid. I'm like, okay, but that's a tip out your old man's book. Okay, I taught him how to do that. Okay, he got the architecture for starting it with me. It started with him and me. I gave it to my son. I'm seeing my grandson, and this is a hell of a trip. I can tell you, deja vu like a wow. All right, and I watched the now they when I was playing ball, you can look right up in the paper. Yeah, that was about it. Man, they got highlights. They got guys talking about you. They doing highlight reels the whole nine. So I'm watching my grandson. I'm freaking out watching this. That's my grandson. Okay, like Hollywood. Okay, so he's a star. But they call him the sharpshooter, marksman. I heard others. They were talking about him. Okay, I'm watching. Yeah. His father learned how to shoot from me. They showed a clip where they were showing both of them in the shooting position. Come on. Okay, wait, but see, I don't count. Why? I don't hang my hat on my accolades in sports. That's why. So I'm watching. There's a metaphor for me to raise my kids in sports. That was the life that we live. Again, but he took it to the next level. I'm not proud with that. Now my grandson is on his way to doing some good stuff. Starting out with that 1,000 points, and that ain't nothing easy to do. Why? His dad didn't do it, and he played 4 years in high school. So I can't wait to get the trash talking to hear what that's gonna be like. But my son gave him his props. Yeah, at this age, at 16, he's more fundamentally sound than my son. My son just had raw talent. He just had game. He didn't give a damn about all the other stuff. So he gave his son the things that he needed to get him to the next level where he want to go. He's chasing his dad's ghost. All right. Most of us do that in life. I precariously lived through my dad till I became my own man. I precariously lived through my son, watching him grow. So I understand how that go on both sides. All right, I was there. I do my trial. My man gave me mine. I was there for my son, and he's there for his son. That's a hell of a tradition. Nice legacy we got going. I appreciate you. Let's rock. So now we call him MJ. I call him from now on Buckets, my man. All right, because that's what he get when he go in that gym. He come in there and just put the ball in the bucket. He let it rip. And I asked him a few times, what you be thinking about putting in the bucket? My man, there you go. And I remember when he was small, we used to go to the playground, all right, and shoot free throws. We couldn't play one-on-one, but I would talk to him through the game, give him game situations, put him under pressure. All right, you down by 2, you got shot, you got caught, you got foul, shooting three-pointer. So you got 3 free throws. You need to make all of these. To make 2, tie the game up. You ain't the hero. You ain't the man. You just extended the game. But when you make all 3 of them, now you earned the title of what? Being the man. I watched him do that a few weeks ago. Man, it's unbelievable. That feeling, that right there, you can't label that. You can't put a price tag on that. That's like with God. You can't explain it. You just have to experience it for yourself. And when you have that, you will know for yourself. So that's what I'm saying. I'm in that mode right now. I'm just happy. Sharp shooting. When I come up, everybody can shoot. Hell, I can shoot. We think my son got it in front. So wasn't a big deal. But sharp shooting means you putting that ball in the basket or in the hoop. You getting buckets. We all grew up with nicknames, okay? Depending on what they show you doing, okay? I was called Dr. Who. Who is that guy? Because nobody knew me. I was just but when I come start doing my thing, who is that? That was me, Dr. Who. All right. So again, I have been watching my grandson and tutoring him, watching him grow with the basketball in his hands. Shooting is what he do. And he's been doing that since he's a kid. And at 16, he pretty much almost 10 years in getting perfecting that thing. So he about 2 more years, he should be proficient. And that's when it's gonna start to tell. Why? He's gonna be in competition with other people who shoot. Hold on 1 second. Yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, they called him a sharpshooter, marksman, his father. Okay. Excuse me. About that here. Okay. Sharpshooting, yeah, wicked. I have been watching my grandson grow up with the basketball in hand and shooting for a long time. So yeah. And when he was too small, we couldn't play against each other one-on-one. We would shoot free throws. Always won. But my point was to get him to understand the importance of these are free. You have to make these. And me and his dad pet peeve with him, we argue, you can't miss free throws. You got to make that count. Why? Whenever somebody foul you, it should cost them. That's why they give them to you. So we started that early in life. And he had a game where he had a situation where it came to fruition and he handled his business. And he just stepped up like a big dog. And when I played high school basketball, I was caught firing the hole. Okay? Mad bomber. Because, yeah, I would let it rip. I never forget, we playing a home game in our gym, no matchbox gym. So everybody's up on top of each other. So we on the bench. There was like 5 seconds to go in the game. 5 seconds to go in the half. The ball hit the rim. Somehow it got in my hand. We in a small gym, so I got about half court. So I know I can shoot. I've been shooting from there, from half court, just messing around driving. I come out right where our bench is at, right about half court. I raise up. He said, no. He go, yay! And the whole gym saw it. Another one of them moments. I had my moment there. So yeah, shooting with what we got. Okay, I taught my son how to shoot. And he taught his son how to shoot. And obviously, it's paying off. Why? I'm loving it. Why? I watched my grandson. I said, you had to always be so far out. Well, Pop, yeah, no big deal. I understand. So, yeah, but y'all get credit for it. I was shooting down there. We wasn't getting credit for it. It was just a 2-point shot. And now they get 3 points for that long distance shooting. And the boy Steph Curry is the master. But shooting, Steph Curry's father, Dale Curry, was a shooting somebody. So it's in your DNA. It's in your genes. So shooting, that's being able to what? Put that ball in the bucket. That come out. The hoop wasn't a hoop, it was a bucket. Y'all might be a little too old. Neesmith, we called them buckets. So that's my grandson. His title now is buckets, because that's what he get when he come in the gym. Okay. And the idea to put it in the basket more than you miss. If you shoot 10, you gotta make 7 free throw, 8 at least. 5 ain't gonna do it. No. 50% ain't bucket getting. Okay, you gotta shoot above that. That's the name of the game. When you get a chance to get a free shot, free throw, you supposed to put it in the bucket. So they did a thing about my grandson. The guy said they play at 8 o'clock games. They start high school, they play 8 o'clock. He said, MJ come in the gym getting buckets. He walk in the gym scoring buckets. So yeah, that's the way I said, yeah, he come to, but right now, the bugaboo about to hit him. He's starting to dunk now. Okay, his father was a high flyer, but his father was a shooter also. But when he started ringing the rat, jumper went bye-bye. It became suspect. It wasn't pure. At one time, it's butter. Okay, he started jamming. When he started racking, it was suspect. And every now and then, so it wasn't consistent. I told him about that, and he said, "Yeah, you're right." I said, "Okay, remember that's on that grandson get stuck. Keep him shooting buckets. He ain't got the dunk. Damn the dunking. No, that changed your whole game. Why? Because you became the mad dunker, not the dunking style. All right. Now where we at? Shoot. Okay. My grandson has earned his bragging rights over his dad. He did something his father didn't do, or I didn't. I wouldn't keep track of how many points I scored. Okay, but they keep records of that stuff, and now he got 1,000 points. Something his father never did. And they made sure to put that in the little escort they do, the little stuff they talk about. Yeah, Montreal did something his father never did. I said, ooh, that's a nice little sideways slap, but cool. All right, so I can't wait now to hear my grandson talk smack to his dad when we get together. You know, we always have and I would ask him, can you beat him yet? I could take him. And he said, I said, I know, but they got to, I super him up. I just always just drive at each other. So he's getting there. And when we get together for my birthday next week and my Father's Day, those are my 2 favorite days of the year. Why? Because everything is about me. And when I get the attention from the people who I want the attention from, that does it for me. I don't give a damn about nothing else. I want my boys. I'm with my boys. I don't care what we do. I don't care where we go. As long as we together, that's my day. That's my favorite day. Mood up. And watching them grow is the best part about it. What? I get to enjoy that. I love that. Okay. I will be calling my grandson. Everybody call him MJ. Okay, yeah. He's the Fresh Prince. Somebody call him Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. He got a whole bunch of names. All right. But I got the nickname that he earned for me. Buckets. All right. I'm so proud of my grandson. Success, not just on the hoop court, but he's an academic scholar, honor roll student, prolific in things that he's doing off the court. That's the part I love about it. His academics is right where they need to be. His father got hurt his junior year at St. Benedict's. I said, playing basketball ain't what you going to school for. Student athlete. You heal yourself, do your work, and go about your business. That's what he did. And he graduated on time with honors also. And when you keep academics in the forefront, you keep them doing what they need to do to have what their way. I knew before I can go participate in my sports or anything I want to do, I had to take care of my chores first. My mom didn't give a damn. My mom didn't give a damn about that. If you had to be at the gym at 6 o'clock, you better get your ass up at 4 and get what you need to do out the way. Why? You could be at the gym at 6. They didn't care. My coach didn't give a damn about my house chores. He started here at 6 o'clock. So in life, I learned to what? Prepare, plan, prepare, and be prepared to what? Do what you need to do for you. That's what I taught my son. I see it's writing down to my grandson. I'm loving it. All right, where you at? Now, I'm proud of that kid. Why? They say MJ wakes up, walks in the gym to get buckets. The guy said, I thought that was funny. And me and my son just texted. He gave me that breakdown. Showed me. He texted back. He said, Dad, you know you the creator of this. I said, yeah, I know. But I didn't put him in the game. Why? Because to my son, he thought that was it. And to him, I don't want to change that mind. Why? I want to be that to my grandsons. When you see your grandfather, your grandparents, and glowing, that's what you want to keep for them. Why? They got something to aspire to be like. Good example, good role model, okay? But 1,000 points. 1,000 anything is a lot, okay? But getting 1,000 points, that's a lot of buckets. You put that ball in the bucket, a lot to accumulate so many points. And they said the school record is 2,012 points. Why they do that? Why they do that? That's gaslighting. Now you know what? My grandson's going to chase. He's going to chase. It's human nature. It's natural. They did that. That's the proverbial carrot. Okay? But my point to him is, damn the record. You just keep getting buckets. That's all you got to do. You ain't got to change nothing. You just keep stacking buckets. So that's going to be my emphasis with him. All right. 1,000 anything. And he's been doing it. He's done that in 2 years. This is his third year. So in 2 years, he accumulated 1,000. And that's for him, being a freshman coming in. Now that the team understands that he's the go-to, when they lost, he went 5 for 22. Dude, if you don't shine, we can't win. So put him on your shoulder and handle your business. He came back 37-point game. There you go. That's how it's done. I asked my son, did he win? Yeah. Did he play better? Yeah. He said, yeah, on both accounts. So I always keep him track. All right. But I used to read about top scorers in high school basketball. Okay. Scoring 1,000 points in their career. Okay. But that wasn't I ain't never nowhere near none of that nonsense. My grandson is in that number. I'm tickled pink about that. Why? I only heard about that. The school he go to, I don't know nobody went to Mars Bed. Hoity-toity. I sent my son to St. Benedict's. Because 2 years after he got out, I was still paying the high school bill. So, yeah, I can't afford it. But I have been my grandson's biggest fan, unbeknownst to him. And he's just getting better with what? His pops coaching. His head is in place. He got his head in the right place. So that's his father's job. But he's coming into what? Understanding how he is and who he is, what he's about. Completely. He ain't just one face. No, you got to make you a complete person. That's what I like about his character. Okay. His teammates like him. They don't animosity, and none of that nonsense. But I like the way he gets along with his teammates. I watch the interaction. A lot of times you got, the star, and people like him. But they actually enjoy him. He's just a regular dude with them. But on the hoop court, okay, get the ball to MJ. What? He can put the ball in the bucket. That's the man. If he don't put it. And I watch other people, yeah, you got help. It's good to have help. But they're going to expect you to do that. If you a shooting guard, come to the gym shooting. Okay? If you shoot him up. You got to put it in the bucket. Throwing him up there don't mean nothing. I'm going to teach my grandson a bad shot. It should be a pass. Instead of taking a bad shot, pass it. Let somebody else do that. Why? If you're in a good position, you're in good. Don't shoot the damn ball just because you can. You got freedom. You ain't had the saddle on your back. You had free reign. So you understand how the game is played. Play with your teammates, have fun. And like with the Bulls, they knew that with game on the line, we ain't got to worry about it. We give it to Mike. Mike got that. The Lakers, Kobe got that. When you the go-to guy, that's what you sign on for. I don't know who's doing it right now. I don't follow it, but I understand the concept. All right, but I want that 2013 points. It's personal with me. It is personal. I let you know that. All right, let me wrap this up. I had too much fun. This is all for my grandson. Congratulations, grandson. I was a proud father of my son Fahid. Now I'm a prouder grandfather of my son Buckets, my grandson. It don't get no better than that. And I keep telling you, I did the lesson, deja vu like a mom. I'm just tickled pink of the success that my grandson is having. I got a little picture where I just looked at something over there. He's doing his thing. And I've been there the whole ride. I'm just watching. I'm just conscious and observer and enjoying it as we go along. Every now and then I interject. And it's getting better because I got less interjection and he's still growing and doing his thing. So he's learning his lessons like his dad did in life. All right. Where we at? I will be counting his buckets from now on for the next 2 years. Why? I want that 213. But the record is 212. Yeah, that's why I want 213. I know what I'm talking about. Don't try to play with me. All right, to wrap it up. I was, again, proud father. Okay. Talking about deja vu like I'm loving being a proud grandfather of my grandson who's doing his thing in his life. I love that he has, this is the part that does it for me. No ego, no arrogant, no conceited attitude. He's always humble, my man. No matter how you got to act like you did it before. That's why I love Emmitt Smith and my man Sanders. When they scored a touchdown, they didn't gyrate and act the fool. They just gave the ball to the umpire or throw it down. When I was coming up, only thing you can do is express yourself is you can come up with the slam. But that's as far as we went. We didn't. No, that wasn't happening. Billy White shoes changed all that. Now it's a show. When you score a touchdown now, everybody get your popcorn. Watch. It's showtime. They about to wild out. And that's been an ongoing thing. I don't particularly care for that part about the sports. Never did. I was a sports person. Taunting your opponent was never a good thing. I never side for that. Why? Be a gracious and respectful winner. You already beat him. You got to rub in your face and you got to make them feel worse. That's all. I was a good winner. Well, I knew how to lose. When I lost, I handled myself accordingly. I ain't got mad with you. We competing. If you competing better than me, I got to give you respect. I'm not mad, want to fight like the damn fool. Competition is to be kept in the competitiveness. And I'm watching my grandson hold his own in the competition on the hoop court. And he's doing his thing in life. And I see him, chasing his father's ghost. What you mean? Playing in the NBA. My grandson got one goal. Because he knows, or he think, or he feel like, whatever it is, that if he do that, he be like his dad. What better example can you set for your kid to set that bar so high that they got to be their best selves to just get in the arena? When my son graduated from college, I told him, "You're a better man than me." He said, "Never that, Dad." That showed me the ultimate respect like I had for my dad. It's going on. And I'm pretty sure my grandson had the same respect for his. That's legacy stuff. That's good stuff. All right, let me take it home. We believe, as parents, we believe our children are special. Man, my son, if you know me back then, you thought my son was the greatest thing since sliced bread. And to me, he was. And that's how I presented it. I didn't care. Okay, I'm a proud parent. Okay, but now I know my grandson has talent. It's in him. This is normal for me. I'm not excited. I'm just sitting there laughing. I'm enjoying this. Why? I know how this is going to play out, and I'm enjoying the ride personally for myself. Now I understood how he smiled every time he see me doing what I was doing. And what was wrong? But he knew that was what he liked to see me do. Okay, he's smiling right now because what? He getting to see me do what I do my way. Going on, wrapping it up. Misty. All right, my grandson is doing what he was born to do. Shoot that ball, a.k.a. get buckets, and lots of them. We'll find out when he finishes his career at Mooresville. Did he get that 213? Hope you enjoy the lesson right now, right thing, because I got to go. I got some things to do, but I had to put this out. Grandson, you know how Papa felt about you. Men don't sling the I love you. We show you, okay? In closing, right thinkers, may y'all all live to be 100. Me, 100 miles a day. So I know none of my right thinkers who are proud of their grandsons who passed away. I'll be right back.